You ever just look in the mirror and think to yourself, what the heck am I doing with my life? Like, what am I even doing right now? Like, what is the point of all this? And I think it's safe to say a lot of us experience that a lot more often than we would like to admit or that we tell other people. Just the other day, I was having this same realization. I'm just like, what am I doing? I quit my 4.5-year career, which I'm 25 years old. I started when I was 20 years old and I decided to pivot. I quit. And I'm thinking to myself, what did I just do? It's been about a month now, but like, what am I doing? Like, is this going to be worth it? Like, my other job had a very, had a lot of security and good financial trajectory. Like, what was I doing? Like, what am I doing? And then you start going, frick. Except some of us aren't saying frick, but frick. Like, am I stupid? And then that little devil on your shoulder goes, yeah, you're a freaking idiot. The other entrepreneurial spirit that you got on your shoulders going, nah, man, you got this. Don't worry. Nah, you're an idiot. Don't worry. Nah, you're an idiot. And then that little angel sometimes gets one of them, they're always battling against each other. But the other day I'm thinking, what do I even do for people? Like, what is my thing? Like, what do I help people with? And I think as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, we get so overwhelmed and caught up with everything that's going on, all the different things that we can offer. But you've got to get really clear on your why. Like, what do you want to do for people? How do you want to help them and serve them? And it finally clicked with me. Thank goodness. But I remembered I decided to make that pivot and why I decided to make that change. I saw the need and the opportunity to teach businesses, entrepreneurs, and salespeople how to sell and grow in today's digital or modern age, I guess you could say. When I started my first business, I was taught how to call people, how to get referrals, how to network, how to essentially sell, how to, present, all of the soft skills that are so important. So to preface, that is the number one skill that you need to learn first. You need to learn the fundamentals, the OG skills of selling, the in-person stuff. That is a skill that will allow you to really do anything. That's exactly what's allowed me to start this business out of thin air, is my ability to go network and talk to people and get referrals. Life-changing skill that you need to learn. But something was missing. I started realizing, especially me being 25, most of the people I was talking to and working with were younger. I was lacking a social media presence or brand. Everyone is getting advice and education and consuming content on their phone or on their computer. The average American spends 7 hours connected to an internet connection per day. So in my mind, I was thinking, okay, I'd meet with this client for 1 hour on Monday. Our second meeting is set up for next week on Monday at the same time. They have a week between now and then. I send one follow-up email, and that's the only other touch point I'm going to have with them until we meet again. So one, they're going to forget everything we've talked about, which people will remember how you made them feel, not what you told them or what you said. They'll remember how you made them feel, which is true. But they do need to remember, what you told them in order for things to stick, in order for them to end up moving forward, especially if you have a high ticket item or a slow sales process. So one, they're not going to remember much of what you told them. Two, they're going to go do their research. Google, social media, YouTube. They're going to go get educated about whatever you guys are talking about or whatever you're selling. They're going to look at competitors. They're going to look at the influencers in that space that are highly regarded. You name it. That's what they're looking for. And then from there, third is they are going to be bombarded with ideas, with advertisements, with competitors, you name it, from social media. Just wasting time, not even caring, on autopilot. Boop, 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 boop. They might as well be getting nurtured from some form of social media content that you want them to be seeing. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I meet with this person. I need to figure out a way to increase touch points, which social media obviously is a great, easy way to do it. But how the heck do I do that? I can't edit videos. I don't own a camera. I don't really know what I should say or what I shouldn't say. I don't want to offend anyone, or I don't want to offend current clients and lose current clients. Just what are the best practices? What do I need to talk about? What do I need to do? Can somebody please just give me the roadmap? Give me the answers to the test. I don't have time to go study for the next 3 to 6 to 9 to 12 months on how to do this. I want to hire a coach that can work with me on a weekly basis, and we're going to start working on this. We're going to build a strong social media brand that's going to get results. That's what I wanted. Crickets. I can't find it. I wanted help with LinkedIn. I wanted help with Instagram. I wanted somebody that knew what they were doing and they could help me. They didn't have to be some viral sensation, but I needed them to be able to help me with video editing, best practices, and just coach me and really hold me accountable. And that's what most people don't realize is they think, oh, I could learn this on my own, but it's in the implementation. I needed somebody to help me implement my ideas and the things I wanted to do. And instead of being at the mercy of the client in our next meeting when they have questions, I want to control the narrative and know that I have fed them and nurtured them with good content to where if they were going to move forward, they're going to move forward, not because they saw something stupid on social media. And in the early days, Alex Hormozi said this quote, in the early days of making content, your content is only going to nurture, which I love that. You don't need to worry about getting leads from it. Eventually, it will become an acquisition source. So it starts out as just a lead nurture, and then it becomes a lead acquisition over time. As you get better, as your content gets better, gets more valuable, and you level up in that area. But when you start, it's really just to nurture them. And anyone can do the nurture part. It's easy. And so getting back to the beginning of this rant, I was looking and searching for a coach or a guide on how to do this effectively. And I just couldn't find it. Finally found somebody. At that point, it was too late. And in a way, I kind of found my next passion because I no longer was looking in the mirror going, what am I doing with my life? But then I was like, wow, I believe this is the future. And right now, no one is teaching and coaching people how to do it. And so might as well be me. So here we are. And that's what we're doing at Marathon Marketing Group is we're teaching people, not marketing, not to how to be gurus of social media, but we are teaching people how to implement it into their business to get real results. So thanks for watching. And if you're looking in the mirror going, what the frick am I doing with my life? Don't worry. We've all been there. Shoot me a message, shoot me a text. Happy to go to lunch or talk on the phone, whatever you need to do. Don't worry, we've all been there. Waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning, just pounding chest, anxiety, the Sunday scaries. We all have them. It's called life. It sucks, but it's also fun, kind of. But don't worry, there's more of us struggling with it than you realize. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but that's what people want to see. People want to know that you're real. They want to know that you're a real person, that they can trust you, that they can relate with you. So share those things. That's just a tip, but we'll dive into that in another video. See you guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Keeping It Real show. See you guys next time.